They go by many names. Dave, Carl. Well, that one is Norbert. He's an idiot. They all share the same goal. To serve the most despicable master around.
C'est la banana! Yum, yum.
Welcome everybody to another Native Thoughts review. This time for another movie. And before I go on with the movie review, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can listen to the exact same audio that I'm talking to you on the screen, on your tablet screen, computer screen, whatever. The same audio that you're listening to on SoundCloud. If you don't have any time to look at the screen, if you are listening to this on SoundCloud and you wonder, what does Juan look like? What is Native Thoughts? By the way, my name is Juan, but I have an AKA Native Thoughts. What does Native Thoughts look like? Is he ugly? Is he fat? Is he skinny? I don't fucking know. But you can watch it on YouTube. YouTube Native Thoughts and YouTube Native Thoughts and SoundCloud Native Thoughts. And let's go back to the review. And this time it's for a nursing movie. Animated movie. I'm not the biggest fan of animated movie. I'll tell you that. I gave up on animation years ago. I do think they are better than what they used. They are better than what they were a couple years ago. And I do think that they're still at the same fucking pace. And I do think a lot of them bored the shit out of me. Big Hero 6 was okay. Penguins of Madagascar was really entertaining. I was mentioned why in a little bit. And what else? I don't know. I forget what movies. Book of Life. I really like Book of Life. And People Are Sherman. Those were great. And Lego movies. But this time it's a prequel to a movie that I really do not like. I think these movies are boring as shit. And it's for Minions, a prequel to Despicable Me. Despicable Me is the ones that I thought was boring as shit. And I think, honestly, there are some cute moments in Despicable Me. I think there are some great cheesy one-liners in Despicable Me. Some slapstick comedy. But the one thing that makes me fall off of Despicable Me is Steve Carell's voice gets to my nerves, and the Minions are okay, but the storyline gets boring, and even though they're not that long, I want to fall asleep by halfway of the movie. And we're back, and Minions this time it's just about the Minions. The Minions, pretty much a prequel origin story of how the Minions come in, and they're looking for the first boss. They serve bosses around the world, cavemans, dinosaurs, abominable snowman, whatever, yetis and whatnot. So they are in the Ice Age and even Napoleon. And they, three characters, I believe is Stuart, Kevin, and Bob, I believe. Yep, I think I got two of those right. And they are to find the biggest, baddest villain boss to work for, because they are minions. And they find someone by the name of Scarlet Overkill, and Scarlet Overkill pretty much is not even in the fucking movie, but she's promoted like she is. Scarlet Overkill is in the movie sending them minions. You want to work for me? You got steal the princess crown, and then I'm not gonna go to the rest because the movie. Here's one thing: the movie falls in the same line as Despicable Me. It's boring for me. It's boring. However, this is short as hell. It's I kind of thought about it. I'm like, this is a really short movie. It really didn't. It wasn't that long. By the time I thought there was gonna be more story to the when things got picked up, I really thought it was going to be a couple minutes longer, a couple like 20 or 30. It was not. It was like, the fuck? Is it over? Okay. You still have cameos from the original characters. I'm not going to spoiler anything. But Minions, here's the thing. Take the kids. That's all I'm going to say. It's not the most smartest animation movie, unlike Inside Out, which I have not seen, but I hear it because you can even tell it's like a smart animation movie. Unlike Wreck-It Ralph or Big Hero 6, which is a lot of dialogue, the story really means something. Minions is just a comedy. Minions is just a slapstick comedy. And because you really have no emotions for Stuart, Kevin, and Bob, do have some cute faces and moaning and whatnot, but you don't have. The one thing I really give it is that you never had that moment of suspense that something bad's gonna happen to him. Even though it kind of does, you kind of still feel that things are going to be okay. Because because of these characters, they come out in the Despicable Me 1 and 2. But it's never heavy. Honestly, this is the only animation movie I've seen that is really all about just having fun, having a comedy, having slapstick. And that's all. And I think for a good hour and a half, if you want to calm down your kids, fucking go take them to go see Minions. If you're an adult, I would say you'll enjoy it with the kids because there are some things that the Minions do are hilarious, but other than that, I really don't think Minions is that great of a movie. I mean, people are going to eat the shit out of it when it comes out. There's an early review, but I won't be posting it anytime soon. I'm posting it around the week, but I have seen it already, and Minions is okay. I do think the animation is okay. I'm really not the biggest fan of this Illumination animation, whatever it's called, Illuminated, whatever. I really think the animation just bores the shit out of me sometimes, and I don't know. I'm just like whatever. But Minions is okay. I mean, it's okay if you're in the mood for fun, slapstick, and not really heavy story. Unlike Despicable Me, that's the one thing I will say. There is a big differ from Despicable Me. It is more of a heavy hitting this one. There isn't a whole lot sentimental. There's really just more of a comedy, 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 comedy. Little that's drama and comedy, and that's it. And it picks up like that. And cameos from the original characters. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's all you pretty much get from Despicable Me. But I do think sorry about that. I do think it works in that level, and I would say it's a good hour and a half for the kids. It's a good hour and a half for anybody, for the parents and kids. If you're a fan of these characters, I would say you like it a lot. But if I have to say it, I would have to say watch it at the movies or watch. Honestly, just watch it at home. I mean, it's a good hour and a half, hour to 2 hours of being at least laughable. It has some enjoyable moments, but it really is nothing so much. And reason why I mentioned Penguins of Madagascar because I actually like Penguins of Madagascar. But the thing with Penguins of Madagascar is that it's really adult oriented with the jokes and really this and this is not. It's mostly it is, but mostly for kids who are fans of Despicable Me. I feel like as these movies are gonna go, it's gonna appeal more younger audience, but still appeal to the audience who grew up with the first two, who saw when they first came out, for the first one. And I think it's entertaining, it's good, and it's just a good time at the movies with your family or at the home. I'm stuck between somewhere at the movies and at home. At least a good time to spend, to be out of the sun. I think it's good. You have an okay time. That's all we have to say about Negative Thoughts, everybody. Bye.